Oh, dang. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to come in yawning. Chat, what's good? My name is Brandon or Ciberex, whatever you want to call me. How's everybody doing today? I'm a few minutes early. I had it scheduled for 6:30, and I was sitting here and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to go live. But let's get some Sage going on. We're going to do personal reads tonight. $9.99 or hit the join button up for a read. We'll open up some free stuff if we get to the $50 mark. Give a few, let some people join in here. All right, how is everybody doing today? I feel like I'm a bit close to the table. Craig, what's up, man? That's a little better. Still some leg room. How are you, sir? Good to see you today, man. How things been? Who else we got in here with us? Anybody? Seen you a hot minute, Craig. No, I haven't been live as much. Trying to kind of pick it up this week a little bit. Get back in the swing of things. Starting to get busy. I have been on the Minecraft channel. This channel I'm going to start trying to get back into more regular. So I've been down to like 3 or 4 days a week. I think I was just getting burnt out on it, man. I don't know. Try to get us up to at least 5 or 6. Probably 5 or 6. I don't want to go any more than that. But we'll see how it goes. We'll start picking back up on here. Last night was slow. That's why I was only live for an hour last night. It was Monday though. Go figure. I had the Mondays. Chat had the Mondays. Everybody just had the Mondays last night. So it's one of the days, man. Let's make this a little bigger so I can read it okay. Who's the other one hanging out besides Craig? Don't be afraid to say hi, y'all. You don't have to get a read to say hi. Not to be a weirdo either. Always some of them creeping around in the background. The Super Bowl. Oh, it would have been. Wait a minute. Monday. I thought the Super Bowl was on Sunday. Are you in a different country than me? Are you on the other side of the world? Also, people on the other side of the world. Oh, New Zealand. People in New Zealand give a fuck what's going on with the Super Bowl in America. Are you serious? Okay. I didn't realize that. Oh, that was just a thing that purely Americans were into, but okay. Interesting. Huh. Learn something every day. So yeah, it would have been Monday for you. That's right. All right. Well, whoever wants to grab the first read, man, let me know. Instructions are in the pinned comment there, or pricing, I guess. Jump into some free stuff if we get to the $50 mark. Just gonna have to get up occasionally and check on things cooking in the kitchen, which I just did put them on, so it's gonna take a while anyway. 14 in the chat. What's up out there, guys? Oh, whoa. Next thing to add to upgrade in the setup, because I have a new mouse coming because this one's dying. It's going to be a fucking chair. My light seems to have been, even though I was having issues with it, it seems to be all right plugged into the computer itself instead of the little box. It was flashing last week. I thought it was going to die. But it'll probably have to go soon, too. Let's who all we got out there hanging with us, man. Don't be afraid to say hi, y'all. I swear YouTube's not getting this channel to the right fucking people or something. You can be in here and you have 14 people watching. Well, now it says 9. Nobody's saying shit. And it's like, YouTube, I don't think you're finding the right individuals, man. Anyway, we'll see how it goes tonight. Lover's on the back there for somebody. Oh, damn. Oh, well, I'm going to kick back. If it's going to be slow, I'm going to kick back, chill, and smoke my cigar and sip on some coffee. Not much coffee left in there. I don't know if there's any more made or not, honestly. Given it's almost 6:30, I don't know if I need any more coffee. I had quite a bit today, which is, well, that's my everyday, is I've had quite a bit. Kind of don't want to have an early night, Craig. I don't want to. Fortunately. Yeah, oh, these people are creeping around in the background. Anybody else with long, skinny hands ever get like to where the joint in your thumb right there just fucking hurts like crazy? Do, 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 do. Craig, what have you been into mostly, man? Working? Super Bowl? Hey, you threw me off the Super Bowl thing, dude. You really did. I was like, huh, interesting. Chat go. There it is. Oh, I might stand up for a minute, dude. Daggone. I even started later today intentionally because last night people didn't start coming until well after 6. Gave it a bit tonight. That's why they're going to places like Australia. Who? Confused. Like players? Oh, the NFL. I didn't even know the NFL was playing out of the United States, man. It's called the National Football. I don't keep up with this stuff. I don't watch football. But it's called the National Football League, not the International Football League. We really playing overseas now? Yeah, I've never heard anything about that. Though I don't keep up with football really. People come in my Minecraft stream the other day like, you gonna watch Super Bowl tonight? And I was like, no, I'm not. Like, no, I'm not. So many of them come in and ask me that question that day. It was well, it was Sunday, and they're like, "You gonna watch Super Bowl?" And I was like, "No, I'm not." That's true. They do have a World Series, don't they? But that doesn't say national. That just says Major League. You know, even though is baseball an American sport? I can't remember if it was invented in America or not. I know they call it America's favorite pastime. Starting to figure that America's favorite pastime is just fighting with each other here lately. Like, what the fuck? We're smoking meth. Oh, I'll sit back down if it picks up in here. I'm standing for a few. Spent too much time in that chair. Stargazer, what up? How you doing, homie? I am well. Another slow start tonight. Thought it was wrestling. I do think they call baseball America's favorite pastime or America's pastime or something like that. Wrestling is a joke. Like the WWE, all the shit you see on TV. I think most people are intelligent enough to know that it's not 100% real and it's a lot staged, but I don't know, man. People really get into that shit. How was Stargazer tonight? The AEW, is that, I guess that's Australia's wrestling? If I'm going to watch a combat sport, it's probably going to be UFC. Obviously, I would watch traditional karate and taekwondo competitions as well, but it's probably going to be UHC or UFC if I watch a sport. Oh yeah, Stargazer. And even on that, I don't really keep up with UFC that hardcore. But if I was going to pick a combat sport to watch, it would be that. That shit back in the day, man, when the UFC started, that shit was rough. It ain't quite as rough now. It was real rough back in the day. They still bloody each other up pretty good though. Oh. Yeah, Stargazer, you're right. Not arguing with people like that. You're absolutely right. There's usually no point. Yeah, I think you're right. They didn't really have a weight class back then. It was kind of weight classes, I guess. We'll be buzzing for down here. Oh, it's gone. That's a YouTube notification. Right, Greg. Oh. About fucking time, Streamlabs. Where you been? Yeah, you're a little late there, Streamlabs. About 15 minutes late. You're probably right, Stargazer. We've all had that issue. Lost my hair in a fire? Nah, man. Lawnmower accident. I was out there mowing the snow that's melting, dude. I was getting excited because it did feel like spring today. Oh my God, it was so nice. It was so nice, except the walk to the store was really sloppy when I went to get smokes and coffee. It was very sloppy, but it felt amazing outside. No, Oliver, this is usually how I cut my hair. I was just waiting for it to warm up, man. Definitely didn't want to cut it when it was, -2 degrees. Yeah, I like it this way, Oliver. It's easy to take care of. You just cut it off when it starts getting long, you know? Plus, get all the gray out of there. It makes me look a little bit younger, I guess. Or it doesn't get the gray out, it just cuts it off, literally. You're almost summertime. Don't you mean you're almost wintertime? Isn't it fall down there, roughly? Or wait, it's winter here. No, it is summer down there. Oh my God, I'm fucking confused. Yeah, we're not getting those lows anymore here, at least not that I've seen. Our week looks pretty good. We're not going to get another day like today, though. It was 61 today. Tomorrow, 39, 26, 35, 21, 42, 21. Yeah, it's way better than 54, 56, 56. I love it. Might be getting an early spring. I hope so. Yeah, it was great, dude. Like I said, that walk to the store was nice, man. I wore just the sweatshirt. The sun was out. Like, you don't see bluebird skies in West Virginia a whole lot because it rains a lot here and it's typically overcast. Dude, it was so fucking sunny this morning. I was like, yes. Or I guess this afternoon was technically when I was out. All right, Craig, later, man. Have a good day, sir. Hopefully get some people joining in, man. Last night fucking sucked. Last night was slow, slow, slow. Excuse me. Mind your business, right? Oh, damn. Yeah, it's supposed to start raining here later tonight. I think around 9 or 10 o'clock. It'll start raining. So, it says 11, but still, we're getting a little bit of rain. Whoever's hitting up that react button, thank you, man. 20 minutes and we've not had any reads yet. Daggone. We might be having another night like last night. PJJ, what up, homie? Welcome back. Leg day. Now, you're a dude, so I gotta ask, because a lot of us don't like it. Do you actually like leg day, or do you just kind of do it just to get it done? Because leg day fucking sucks. Leg day wears you out, dude. It's the biggest muscles in your fucking body. And the amount of glycogen or whatever shit makes you tired. Does me anyway. Oh, PJ, I'm doing good. Just gonna stand for a couple minutes, I think. I spent a lot of time in the chair today doing some work, so I did a stream this morning and then organized the manhunt stream for Saturday. Did some server maintenance. Yeah, I've been in the chair all fucking day. I've had enough of it. Yep. Oh, everybody loves upper body and abs, man, especially arm and chest day or push day, you know? If you do a push day, depends on your split. You gotta find out how to prune an old apple tree. Really small. Yeah, I don't know much about that. I mean, well, Aubrey, do I look like I need to lose weight? I'm more trying to gain weight, which I've gained some, and then I kind of fell off after my dog died, and I'm trying to get back into things now. I'm sorry. That sucks when that happens, PJ. I'm so sorry. It made sense even if you didn't want it to. I'm sorry about that, man. What? Google Gemini is weird, creeping on me here. Maintaining a decent diet. Gotcha. It's all making sense now. I can't remember what, because I haven't read for you. Well, what was your last read about? It's been a while. You gotta grab a little coffee while you're sitting up there. Fuck, that shit's hot. Oh. And roasted mixed veggies. Do you ever do rice and beans? I like rice and beans. I eat rice and beans a lot, dude. I usually do I'll make some chicken, or I'll combine the rice and beans together and throw in a pound of ground beef. I've actually got, oh shit, I had beans on the stove. They're doing all right. I forgot about them. I was like, oh shit. Yes, I've got my dad likes to hunt, and he sent up a bunch of deer meat. There's some deer burger in there, which is probably going to go in this batch. And I did an omelet earlier with well, it almost turned out like an omelet. It kind of stuck a little bit. I screwed it up, but canned deer meat omelet. Dude, that was amazing. Yeah, beans are good, man. Hi, Lulu. How's it going, homie? All right, PJ. What are we reading about? What's your sun sign? I can't remember. Been a little while since I read for you. Can find you anywhere. Yeah, I think it's been quite a few weeks. There you are, Taurus. Oh, as soon as I found it. Oh, excuse me. Do 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 do. All right, what are we reading about for PJ? Taurus homie out there. Taurus. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I think the question is, should things move forward between you guys? Especially, I feel like you've got some doubts there. See what's up, Richard. Oh, back's itching, dude. Sorry. PJ, remember that there are more fish in the sea if it doesn't work. All right. Then he got strange, huh? Use the Moon Garden Tarot. I don't think we need to go as extreme as the Tarot of the Abyss, but we're going to grab the Moon Garden Tarot. So how long have you and Richard been going at it here? Curious. We got Seven Cups is upside down. Why is this you don't feel like you have any better choices? Because I bet you do. I bet you do have different choices here. We got a Fool's Journey next to it with the Magician. Careful, man. I'd be careful about Richard. A Magician kind of feels like him. Possibly pull the veil over your eyes about some things, dude. There's an air of him not wanting you to feel like you have other choices. Seven Pens in reverse, Page of Pens in reverse. Three of Swords next to it. This is somebody that could very well break your heart, man. Question is, as you say things got strange, what do you mean by things got strange? Again, there's other people out here. There's a King of Cups right here. I think this is him trying to act like the King of Love, but with the sun upside down and the breadcrumber card after it, I'd be careful, dude. There's a kind of a lack of self-control with this man we've got. Four Pens in the reverse, Hermit in the reverse. For some reason, you seem unwilling or maybe just unable to... He's putting in a lot of effort and then stopped. Got you. I say it's time to turn this Hermit card upside down and slow down yourself. I don't think maybe, I mean, if you want to, you could stop talking to him altogether, but I would at least slow down yourself a little bit here. You know what I mean? Especially if you're feeling like there's no victory here and you're feeling like you can't get commitment. Because we got this, the Knight of Pens upside down. If you feel like you can't get commitment, the Hangman's Tree is not the place to be, dude. You know, that just flops your whole world over. Which is kind of what he did there. Right? Come in all warm and things are good and whatnot, and then he just kind of flops the whole world on its head. There is an air here of him not being ready. For whatever reason. Eight of Cups is in the upside down, so that's like a not ready to go on the quest type energy. But also not like Temperance being in the upside down, man. I think the wheel needs to spin on this in some way or another. He needs to spin on some way or another here, which I do think maybe you step back a bit yourself and see what happens, or fuck it, just realize there's other options. It's up to you what to do with it. I can just read the energy. Have I got a dog now? Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I was like, no, I didn't get a new dog. I'm ready for that. Wrath is, I don't like this, man. Wrathful energy. It's almost like he's got some unhealed shit that he's trying to protect himself from. Protection come out after it. This man needs to do some healing likely before he gets serious. He needs to tell himself the fucking truth about, hey man, maybe I shouldn't be messing around. I don't know what Dreams is doing here. I get it. You were getting that dreamy feeling likely, but Conquest is here. What's he up to out there? I kind of want to read that Conquest card as the conquest he needs to go on is over himself. And he might be starting to realize and thinking back to things that he's had hurt in the past, kind of realize that, oh, hey, you know, the way to healing isn't necessarily by being with somebody at the moment. I don't think he's ready, whether he realizes it or not. He might have some grand romantic ideas, and maybe that's what it started as. I just don't think the man's ready yet. There's wrath here. There's him protecting himself from getting hurt here. And you, well, the best thing you can do to protect yourself is, like you said, probably stop talking. I hate that for you, but, you know, it is what it is. Like, none of this makes him a bad person. It's just energy here. Saturn is here. Career, contracts, commitments. I'd say he's still attached a little bit to a past commitment. Maybe not wanting to be with this past commitment, but hurt by it. Shall we get a Star Codes finish this off? Or Star Codes, a Spirit Animal. Be loyal to what you love, homie. Make sure that's you. And with energy like this, I would give him the same advice, to be loyal to what he loves and to make sure that's him. Also, man to man, I would also give him the advice of, hey man, if you're not ready for shit, don't go out and hurt a girl on accident. Does that make sense? PJ, I love you, man. I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you what the cards are saying, and I can tell you the energy you're giving off, which is very uneasy energy. And I don't blame you. Love you, homie. Been acting weird. I don't think he's ready. Amy, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, they're good for a while. I got them kind of turned down. They don't need to, like, speed cook or anything. I'm kind of turned down on medium. They can go a little slower. Amy, I'm doing good, man. Yeah, kind of simmering a little bit. I can crank them up if I want them to go faster. Yeah, do your thing is probably the best thing to do. You're welcome, man. Yeah, losing a dog sucks. It really does. Can definitely relate here recently. I'm gonna burn my fingers if I'm not careful. Simmering with Simmerex. Be an alright name for a cooking channel, wouldn't it? Thanks, PJ. Yeah, it happened in December. That's why I took such a step back from streaming on this channel, especially. Because I was already pretty feeling emotionally heavy, and streaming tarot, well, that'll make you feel even more heavy. But I'm going to try to get some consistency back now. And some sage. Sage-a-roni. All right, who's grabbing the next read tonight, man? It's a good warm-up read. I feel a lot more on it than I did last night. I did one read last night. I just didn't feel with it. Sage Erodi. Amy, are you new to the stream? I know there's other Amy's that come around. If you're a new one or if you're an old one. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, that's right. You were here. I'm so sorry. I told you there were multiple Amy's around. That's right. You were here yesterday. I'm so sorry. I remember now. Shit. Now I feel like a dick. Well, how you holding up over there? I hope you're, well, doing the best you can. Is all you can do, right? Mm. Coffee, coffee, do, 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 do. Excuse me. All right, let's see who's grabbing the next spot tonight. Oh, I guess I could stand back up for a few. Like I said, I spent a lot of time in this fucking chair today. I'm not in it right now. Or not into being in it. There we go. Not into being in the chair. Yes, hopefully some sleep. Damn. Oh, we got about 6 in the chat. Who else here with me? Also, who wants to grab the next read? We do got to open the list here. Perfectly Imperfect Tarot. How you doing, man? You having a good day? Oh. What's this? Aubrey sent for a read. What if I don't want to fucking read for you? I'm picking, dude. Alright, Oliver, what are we reading about? You are, what are you, Pisces? Shit, I can't remember. Honestly, you're probably, is it maybe a Pisces? No. There's a Libra. Pisces. Capricorn. Oh, Pisces, okay. That's right, you were dealing with a Capricorn at one point. Streamlabs, what in the fuck are you doing? Alright, so what were we reading about there, Pisces? Yeah, I don't know what's up with the Cappy dude just hanging out in your energy constantly. He seems to like to be there. Or they seem to like to be there. Nothing specific? Alright. See what comes out of here for Auburn. Seeing a big thing about you, buckling down on 9 pins. Love coming your way. Let's see what your story says tonight. Update on Auburn, I guess. Just what comes out. Okay. Tarot of the Divine. Whoa. Before I try to throw the whole deck, these don't really shuffle very well anymore. Things are old, dude. Auburn. It's Pisces. Whatever comes out, huh? Let's get what you don't see coming off the back of the deck. Discipline and determination, the Chariot's here. This could also talk about forward movement coming that you don't see coming. Cool. It's a Cancer card if that means anything to you. Let's go. What do we got here? Ace of Pens, man. It's the gift from the universe. Oh, excuse me. It is a new beginning type of energy. This is a big part about manifesting. And this chair is going to manifest its way out of my house. What is this to you? Can be money. Doesn't have to be. Could be about anything. I feel like it's only day one and you still hate it. Well, you got some kind of new beginning over here. It starts with you, though. This new beginning energy, this forward movement, starts with you, right? Finding the light within and making your own path to victory, which is kind of what you've been doing anyway. I do see kind of like see these cards are facing the opposite way right here. It's kind of like you being in the boat rowing away from the past almost, man. Rowing away from, okay, the 9 swords. There's some healing to do if you're going to get to this forward movement about putting your energy into the results you want, right? Instead of thinking about things that are, Well, you say a month old, right? That's not that long, honestly, dude. The Lovers is here. Oh, that's a card about choices and having choices of lovers, but are you ready yet, man? Especially when the devil. There he is. Especially with old Capricorn, he's still hanging out in your energy a little bit. I think some further healing is in order here, man, for you to be your own King of Cups for a while. I think you just need to be young King of Cups, young King of Love for a while. But, realize you're going on this new Fool's journey yourself, right? Aries, Aquarius card. We are coming up on the end of Aquarius season within the next couple weeks. Could mean something. Usually, man, statistically, with breakups, it usually takes about 2 months to start feeling a whole lot better, man. So in the meantime, I would suggest finding things you can celebrate on your own. Any little victories, anything that you can pour your passion into to kind of keep your mind off of that shit while you're out here still working on yourself. There's forward movement, but there's also work to be done. And maybe the work and the forward movement, especially those two eights right there, are one and the same at this point. Does that make sense? Oliver, I'm sorry this is still fucking around with you, but, Oh, sweet. Hell yeah. Might be some fun there. Moving on, and that's where you're at. Still moving on. Ah, okay. Again, we have a passion card here. It's an Aries card. Aries feminine. It is about, I do want to say, pouring into things you're passionate about as you're kind of rebuilding your self-confidence, man. It's kind of what it's about here. It's about still knowing your right one's out there when you're ready. This is a Virgo card if it means anything. But for the time being, reeling in your power and taking it back, which is going to take some time. So focus on your bliss, dude. And that don't have to be sexual bliss. It can be whatever your bliss is right now. Whatever just makes you kind of tick right now, dude. I would definitely not be tempted by dumb shit. The guy here caught between a hoe and a housewife. I would not be tempted by dumb shit or devil energy at this point. Fidelity's here, man. And if this old person did cheat or anything, oh, that can rock you for a little bit. But hang in there, because you're going to be all right. I know you will, man. Aubrey, you get that fighting spirit, homie. Yeah, dude. That's another card to remind you that you do have better choices than, the man hoes out there. Right? Raw intention, and that's where it starts, man. Set your intention where you want to go with it, and then follow through. On the bottom of the deck there. Let's get a brain skull. Yeah, these things take time, dude. And like I said, about 2 months usually after a breakup, about 2 months you'll start feeling quite a bit better. 6 months after that, you're like, all right, I'm good. Even if it still hurts, even if you still miss the person, after 6 months, you're like, okay, I can meet somebody, But it doesn't mean it has to take that long. Just because they put a square on your head doesn't mean you're not still in school. That's a card about always learning, right? Taking the lessons forward with us and having an open mind about shit. Oliver, I love you, man. Take care of yourself. You'll get there. You'll get there. There is forward movement. It relies on you, and try not to stick on the past. Oh my God, it's Iceberg. Iceberg. What's up, homie? How are you? You're welcome, homie. You're welcome. Tarotis, what up? How you doing? Welcome in. Or is it Tarot Tess? Is your name Tess? I'm trying to say that right. Oh, I don't know if I did. I might have butchered it. Kyle, welcome in. How you doing, homie? It's so weird seeing shields instead of mod wrenches. I'm not sure if I like it or not. Not sure if I like it or not. Oh, Oliver, I've got to take notes, man. I'm a space cadet. I'm a space cadet. Winch to wrench tonight? Is that what you... What a progression, Kyle. What a progression. I kind of liked the, oh, you know. Fuck. The wrench better. That there from here, because it's a little blurry for me, it kind of looks like blue. I said this last night. It looks like blue concrete from Minecraft. Like blue concrete. It's very close in color. Oh, let's stand back up for a few while there's no reads going on. I've been in this chair too much today. If anybody would like to come Sunday and watch us hunt iceberg Sunday evening, a bunch of us are gonna hunt him down in Minecraft. He's gonna try to beat the game with us chasing him down. Should be fun. I hope we end up with like 10 hunters. That'd be great. Yeah, Kyle, you want to join in? I put Geyser on that server so Bedrock players could join. Anybody that wants to come hunt iceberg, you know. I just realized while I was out today, I didn't buy any more candles, and that there that's almost done is the last candle. Well, I guess we'll light the sage with the lighter. The House of Mirrors, how you doing, homie? Welcome back. Oh, I'm doing good. Doing good. Just standing for a few because I've been in that chair too much today and it's hurting my back and my butt. Other than that, I'm doing good. How are you? How has it been? It's important. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I was talking there at the beginning of the show. I'm slowly trying to work through some setup upgrades. The one first thing, I thought the chair was going to be first until the sensor started going out on this mouse and the scroll wheel doesn't work quite right anymore and it's only got one fucking skate left. It's pretty old. So the new mouse was first. It'll be here. Phone says it'll be here tomorrow. Kind of excited for that. Then the chair, then likely the light because it's been acting weird. Shit's breaking, man. All my equipment's getting old. Keep your house too warm. Yeah, there was a wolf spider in the shower last night. I felt bad for him. He wasn't a very big one. He was only about that big. He's trying to get away from the steam, the poor thing. I don't know where he ended up going, but he finally worked his way across that side of the shower and then crawled over to the wall somewhere. I just let him go. I was like, oh, he's fine. He's having a hell of a time, man, because you could tell it was getting slick because he kept kind of falling a little bit. Trying like hell to get away from it. I assume he survived. He couldn't have been very old because the fucking wolf spiders, man, they get big. I've seen them around here, leg to leg, Oh, I don't know, that long maybe. Maybe a little longer if you stretch your legs out. They're pretty big spiders. But I'm pretty sure they're fucking harmless. At least to people. They're probably not very harmless to bugs. Oh, serious? Like Sirius XM? I used to sell that shit. I wasn't there very long. I didn't like the telemarketer lifestyle, but I did sell Sirius XM for a while. It's easier than Comcast. Oh, Harry Potter. I don't know much about Harry Potter. More of a Lord of the Rings person, honestly. Yeah, I worked at that call center, man. I felt bad for the people that sold Comcast and Spectrum. They had it so fucking rough compared to Sirius XM. All right. Anyway, guys, you're sorry you're sleepy. Sorry. Don't be sorry, man. It's all good. We still got personal reads open. 9.99 or hit the join button up. We will get to free reads, or well, we'll open up free reads if we get to the $50. That was the best compromise I could come up with those. Short of just doing away with them altogether. Oh shoot. Excuse me. Guys, I think about to stand up. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. Hang tight. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ice cold water. Shweta, what's up? Don't spam my fucking chat. Otherwise, hi. Shweta, if you'd like to jump on the list, it's $9.99 or hit the join button up. I will open up free reads if I get to the $50 mark. But yeah, don't spam my chat. Like, damn, I wasn't even in front of the camera. I went to get water. Thank you. Who's beating up that react button? Whoever that is, appreciate you, man. Is that able to see me? No, I just went to get some water, man. That's all. Now I'm just gonna stand for a few. Give my back a break from the chair. Comcast. Whoa. Whoa, Robert. Dude. Are you behind in chat? I think Albert might be behind in chat a little bit. Oh. Oh, your first job was a call center? Dude. My first call. My first call job. Jesus, fuck, Brandon. My first job was Wendy's. You were a nurse? Good first job if you can handle it. I've been looking for work, like some part-time work around here, man. The only thing hiring right now is fucking healthcare, and I'm like, I'm not working in healthcare. You guys don't want me dealing with fucking patients? Just don't. I don't generally like the general public anyway. They kind of piss me off a lot. Oh. Oh God, I bet working in healthcare during COVID was fucking rough. Oh, thanks, House of Mirrors. Talking about not liking the general public. Yeah, I'm good on all that shit. That's all like when I worked in restaurants, I would prefer to cook. I was a server like once and it was all right. I just didn't care for it. Who's messing with me? Was testing buzzer. I was testing Bedrock on my Java server because guys are updated. Iceberg's in there throwing shit at me. Just standing there. Well, we've been here an hour. Let's give it a little bit, see if we sell any more reads before we decide to wrap it up. It's Tuesday, so be slow, obviously. Really, Iceberg? Oh, Iceberg, I doubt anybody in here but you gets that right now. Because none of our cross-watchers are here. Like, none of our Minecraft Tarot cross-watchers. That's what I mean by cross-watchers from the other channel. Yeah, you're probably the only person that gets that right now. So I guess you're here. Congratulations. It'd have been real funny if you did it and it blew you up in Minecraft. That's what sounded like. Oh, old soul. Oh, you're behind in chat? I thought you were. I guess you got to the point where I said I think you're behind in chat. Anyway, guys, we're going to give it about 20 minutes, see if it decides to pick up in here or not. I will be back tomorrow. Trying to get consistency back on this channel. Need to. Excuse me. Whoop. Okay, that's going to drive. I can hear the Minecraft music playing in the background. That's going to drive me insane. Let's shut that down. You know, Amy, it depends on who you ask, man, and what people believe. I think reincarnation's a thing, but reincarnation, just like anything else, it's just a theory. But I swear, man, like I swear, my dog Simi, she was at least partially part of my mom reincarnated. I don't know. Anastasia, what up, homie? How you doing today? Welcome back. Good to see you again. Hey, Hondo, what's up? How you doing, man? Good to see you again as well. I haven't seen you in a minute. How you been? So they say, Shweta, but there's also people that say they've had near-death experiences and met God. It's possible. You doing good? Hell yeah. I don't think you did, Amy. You could. Oh, blah. Getting tired now. Jesus. I got up pretty early today, though. Not intentionally, just woke up like earlier than I wanted to be. Hanging in there. You've been through so much. Man, I feel that, Honda. Sorry, things have been rough, dude. That is life sometimes. But yes, it will teach you lessons. Life definitely teach you lessons. Stargates are even still here. Oh, there they are. I mean, technically, it's up to Amy, ain't it? People rub their dog's nose and poop. That's how life feels. Yeah, that's how life feels. Like it, some people rub their dog's nose and poop. David, if you'd like to jump on the list, man, it's $9.99 or hit the join button up. I will open up free reads if we get to the $50 mark. And if not, I'm good not opening up free reads. Anyway. Oh my God. Sorry, guys, my back just decided it needed to itch right there randomly. David, are you listening, homie? What's that? Something buzzed. Oh my God. Oh, it's my phone telling me it's going to rain rain possible this evening. Yes, we know. Thank you. Amy, love you, man. Take care of yourself. Again, condolences. I'm so sorry for what you went through recently, dude. Hang in there, please, if you can. Dawn, how you doing? Girlio, what's up? David, if you want a read, man, it's $9.99 or hit the join button up. So either buy a one-time read or become a member. I will open up free reads if we get to the $50 mark. If not, we won't do free reads. That was the best compromise I could come up with without doing away with free reads altogether. And the card that just flipped over was hilarious because what do a bunch of free reads come with, or a big percentage of free reads come with? Fucking Knight of Wands energy, and not in a good way. You're welcome, David. Thanks, Dawn. Dawn, how you been? You're having, weren't you having some legal issues with your farm? How's that going? Was that you? Or was that somebody else? I think it was you. Yeah, the only reason I have a passcode on this phone is so I can have Google Wallet in case I forget my wallet when I go out. I really hate putting a passcode in though. Who is Aiden? Aiden bought a read for whoever I think needs it. Well, if we're giving a read away, we're going to give it to David here. David, someone named Aiden just bought your read. I'm not sure who that is. Whoever Aiden is. David, what's your sun sign and what do you need to read about, homie? And we will update that. There. Oh, you're Aiden. Oh, okay. What you can, let's see. So you're going through a lot. You're looking for, I'm guessing, some general guidance. Is that what I'm, hold on. Oh, you retracted the one message there. You go, oh, there it is. Going through a lot at the moment. Let's see what we got. What's your sun's sign, David? Oh, you don't have to give it to me, but if you know it, it can help a little bit. Man, a lot of us been going through it here lately. You Cancer? Okay. Yeah, a lot of us been going through it, especially toward the end of 2025 and into the beginning of it. David, some general advice, man, and we're going to grab the Cosmic Tarot for this. See where what kind of advice comes out of here for David, please. Cancer. He's a nice shake up for David. Also, Honda, thanks for read for somebody, man. That was awful nice of you. There we go. Somebody want to work for a minute. Philip says it's my day off, bro. Let's get a off the back, anything you don't see coming energy right here. 2 pence. So balance could be coming back to your situation. You might not see it. This is a card to me right now that says, you know, as you're walking that line between the snake and whatever that prickly looking fucking plant is on the ground there, try to find a little balance. Try to stay centered, man. What you don't see coming is probably balance coming back. And it will eventually, dude. Sometimes it can take some new ideas from us. Page of Pens can be a big card about new ideas and discipline. Unfortunately, you know, things get better in our lives a lot of times when we take responsibility for where we're at, right? Get a King of Swords energy here. Now, the possible Libra in your chart here, or air in your chart here, I'm going to call it Libra probably, knows this. This is a very common sense type of mental energy right here is, you know, even if things are going bad, there's always going to be shit we can't control. There's a lot we can control as well. A big part of what we can control is how we think, right? 9 Cups might help with that. This is a card about gratitude and, you know, trying to take stock and be thankful for exactly where you're at. I don't know if some of what happened was a love thing or not, but you got a 2 of Cups here. I'm kind of inclined, since we're reading it general, just to say that doing these things here, taking responsibility, getting some new ideas and some new ways of thinking is probably going to put you in harmony with what you want. Now, I don't know what you want. At this point, probably just for life not to feel like a mess, you know. But remember, man, you're the creator in your life. We have the Empress here. This is a card about creation and what we're birthing in. This is also a card about beauty and abundance, man. You know, we can't change a lot of what's out here, right? But we can change the way we look at it. And somehow, when we start trying to look at out here better, we're through a different lens maybe than a despondent lens, because I'm kind of picking up a little bit of despondency here. That's when we kind of get that manifesting energy going on. This is a cup of self-love, man. And perhaps the most loving thing you can do for yourself, dude, is to kick your own ass a little bit. And find something you're passionate about to focus on. That's a Scorpio card, not a Cancer card. That's the Prince of Cups, man. 7 Swords. How much of this is in your head? How much of this is is blame, like, or is questioning why, like, why is this happening? Why did God do this? Blah, 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 instead of what can I do right now to sort my own thinking out? I think that's the start here, dude. Kind of having this wake-up call that, hey, the only thing we can control is our own mind, dude. That's the Judgment card. It's about an awakening. Strength card. And it takes some inner strength to do that. I don't know if Leo means anything to you here. It does. It's taking responsibility. I'm honestly surprised the 10 of Wands hasn't flopped out on here. Look, and you know what else it takes? Commitment. So I've quit drinking in my life. I've quit fucking pain pills in my life. It takes commitment. There's times where I'll have a bad day and I'll get this little glimmer of thinking like I want to go get a beer. And I immediately shut myself down, because when I quit, I made the commitment to stay quit. So same thing with rewiring any neural pathway, whether it's, you know, quitting a substance or just training yourself to think in a better way. It takes commitment. King of Pens energy, dude. But look, it gets you to victory. And the awesome thing is we can create this victory. We don't have to wait for the universe to hand it to us. We don't have to wish for it or anything like that. We can create it every day of our life. You know, little tiny steps at a time, and taking driven action toward our goals. Overthinking it? Yeah, man. And that's the 7 of Swords energy, unfortunately. Question: have you ever been diagnosed with anxiety, like general anxiety disorder? You know, it's okay, like, if it's okay to get help. You know, I used to take Effexor for anxiety and depression and shit. It's okay to get help. But you know what helped me more than anything was just quitting drinking, because that was just put me in a loop and making it worse. Let's get you some spirit animals. As much as this is a pretty straightforward case of change the thinking to change the result. Okay, well, you don't drink. That's good. That was just my example of, I kept looping myself back into anxiety with the drinking, unfortunately. Embrace the in-between. That's where you're at now, right? And that's the journey ahead as well, unfortunately, is, this is going to take a reprogramming of your thought process, but be at home with it, man. Same thing with the anxiety. Sometimes, dude, you just kind of got to look at the thoughts, accept it, be like, yeah, I see you there. Things are the way they are. There's nothing we can do about XYZ thing over here, but brain, what we can do is we can focus on these things that actually matter. Know your worth, dude, especially with yourself. Sometimes we have to be hard on ourselves, kick our own ass a little bit. Spirit has a plan, dude, whether you realize it or not. But you're also part of the plan. Your input is just as important as the input from Spirit. Right? Sweet results await here, man. I don't know what you've been through, but you can do this if you take the lead. And you're the only one that can. You can get reads all fucking day, but you're the only one that can. You're the only one that can get up and do it. Tarot readers can show you the way through the door all day long. Same thing with therapists, same thing with your friends. We got to open the door ourselves, don't we? So be generous to Spirit. Just make sure you're giving it to the right energies, man. And the things you can't control, surrender now. If you can't control it, it's best just to say, fuck it. Girl wants to walk away, can't talk her out of it. Okay. It might hurt, it might suck, but fuck it. Whatever. Try again later with a different one. Just an example. All kinds of things. If you can't control it, just surrender it. That'll take care of a lot of anxiety by, if you know something's outside of your control, just saying fuck it. Let's get you a brain skull. Or you get two over here. For me, if I can't make it fun, I'm just not going to be able to do it. That's a good one right there, man. And then we've got just make a decision already so the story can move forward. That's a good one for anxiety, right? Especially if you get caught in analysis paralysis. Just take a fucking action. And if it's the right one, it's the right one. Great. If it's the wrong one, well, then you adjust and try again without judgment of yourself for making a mistake. Because sometimes we don't fucking know. Love you, homie. Hope that helps you out, David. Sorry you're going through, I don't know what you're going through, but you can take control of this. Love you, dude. And Honda, thanks for grabbing David a read there. Let's see. Santosh, that's right, man. So we've got CJH here. What up, CJH? We got Honda signing up for Paige. I think you were a member before, weren't you? Anyway, let's adjust this since Honda signed up here. All right, so CJH. Yeah, that was a pretty good read. I'd say David was the one that needed that read. You came at the right time. David, you came at the right time. All right, CJH Aries, how you doing, homie? Type of person you're meant to be in the end. You like to know the type of person you're meant to be in the end. I know who I want to be, just want to know if it worked out in the end. That's completely up to you, but we can read about it. And then Honda, what are we reading about for you also? Honda, are you a Cancer? I can't remember. I can't remember your sign. I just wrote Honda like a fucking redneck. Honda. Jesus. It's a Honda. Sorry. You're welcome, David. Oh, you sick? Yeah, it's that time of year. Hey, V Pirates here. What up, man? How you doing? I do see what the cat dragged in. All right, CJH. Let's read about the person you want to be. That's an interesting one. Because we get to decide this, dude. You know, you either create your life by design, you make a choice by design, or one's going to be made for you by default. And the one made for you, you might not like it. Right? Oh my God. Right. Well, that's good that you're doing best to help with others, but you still got to put you first, CJH. Let's grab the old, I hate to do this to you, but as long as you've been around here, I'm going to grab the old Terror of the Abyss. Actually, it's my newest deck, but still. The old Terror of the Abyss. CJH. Excuse me. And then after this read, I need to go check my stuff that's going on in the kitchen. Ten of Swords is here, CJH. But it's in the upside down. I don't think there's any reason to kill off anything here, right? You know, you've done a lot of work since you've been around my channel, at least, of killing off the old parts. Except maybe killing off some doubt. Page of Cups is upside down. Page of Pens is upside down as well. So the question is when do you commit to being the person you want to be, right? Because that's the only way you become the person you want to be, is by committing to it. You know, maybe this is the piece of wisdom you needed to hear out of this deck, maybe not. But it is kind of up to you in the end, isn't it? To take control and to take personal responsibility. We got the shaman here, the wise one, the hierophant, whatever you want to call him. He's called the wise one here. To take responsibility and authority over your life. The death card's here, man. And that transformation, well, you can't just leave it to chance. You can't have the death card in the reverse, because then you're not going to transform. You got to turn it upright. And we do that by, instead of saying, am I going to be the person I want to be, into just taking a little bit of action every day, some focused action, Knight of Swords, toward being that person. And then not forgetting to celebrate our little wins with that, dude. And remember that you're the fucking emperor in your life. Nobody else can be that except you, unless you let them. So rather than letting social media, friends, family, whatever, even your tarot readers tell you who you're supposed to be or whether you're going to get to be the person you want to be, is focusing on creating it for yourself. Just like anything else. CJH, let's get you some brain skulls. Excuse me. Brain skulls. Don't do everything. Do the next thing. There you go. You know, the result, the end result is hey, this is the person I want to be. But what we don't realize sometimes is we can be a different person every day. And all we really need to do in the moment, day to day, is not worry about the end result, but just that we're a tiny bit better and a tiny bit closer to being that person, having that goal, doing that thing than we were the day before. So just do the next step. This is, in other words, not worth overthinking, right? Good night. Also, you didn't get enough done today. Fuck that. That's a card about not beating yourself up. There's no such thing as the end, only the strangest change there has ever been. That is right back to that. Changing with change is the changeless state. What we were talking about you can be a different person every day anyway. The work is whatever uncomfortable thing in front of you right now at this moment. So what's in front of you right now? I think what's in front of you right now is a mental barrier putting up, worrying that you're not going to be the person that you want to be. Just embody that in the now. All you can do is improve a little bit at a time, right? On whatever it is you're working on. Jumping is scary, staying frozen is scarier. Yeah. I wouldn't stay frozen and worry about, oh, am I going to be the person I want to be? It's like, no, I'm creating the man I want to be. Even if a little bit at a time, I'm creating the emperor I'm looking to be. And if anybody thinks you're moving too slow, well, fuck them. It's not their life to live. It's yours. Man, we are really saying a lot of fuck them and fuck that tonight, aren't we? CJH. Affirmator, homie. Positive thinking. Positive thinking's great. Just don't be Pollyannish, right? In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds. That empathy thing's important right now, being empathetic toward yourself and not beating yourself up if you fucking make a mistake, right? By the handful if I want, and I take a lawnmower to the jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. Love it, homie. CJH, thanks for how many months of membership? God, you've been here a long time. 14 months, dude. Also, since you're a fellow Aries, but you're also a dude, look at the type of badass we want to create. Does that Emperor look like he's worried whether he's going to get where he wants to be or not? Fuck no, he's going to get there. That is one badass Emperor card, dude. CJH, love you, homie. Appreciate you, man. Well, sometimes we do. And it's the thing is, David, they don't want us thinking about ourselves. When I say they, I say the powers that be, dude. They want us easy to control. If we start thinking for ourselves, like if the entire United States started thinking for themselves, do you think the government would be in the shape that it's fucking in? Hell no, it wouldn't. They want us stuck. All right. Honda, what are we reading about, homie? What's your sunshine? What are we reading about, bro? Welcome back to I think you've been a member before. Must have been a while, though. Good. So don't add any more weight by pressuring yourself to just, oh, be the person I want to be. Realize that it's a journey, man. And the journey is worth enjoying, I think, or at least trying to. It's also in the journey, it's worth laughing off the mistakes, right? No, yeah, you're right, Oliver. Most people do want to be led, I think. People don't want to think for themselves. It's too much work. I sure though that most people around here would rather think for themselves and create for themselves. You know, as YouTubers, we tend to attract people that kind of have similar minds to us. And the ones that don't, they don't last. It's like that dude that came in, he was getting a read once. It was a free read at that. Got mad because I wasn't being Pollyannish enough. He said I wasn't positive, wasn't very positive. I was just being realistic with whatever the situation was, man. Like, positive thinking's fine, but If you want Pollyanna-ish fucking tarot, you're on the wrong fucking channel if you just want flowers and shit and don't want to have to actually work. And that was the thing. This guy clearly did not want to put in the work. Otherwise, he'd have been like, oh, you know what? That's right. I have to take responsibility here. And I think that was the part in the read that he got mad about, where it talked about taking self-fucking responsibility. Oh, yeah, there's plenty of toxic people out there. I think every single one of us has at least at one point in our life been a toxic individual. We've all got that inside of us. None of us are angels, you know? Yes, you'd much rather be real. Exactly. You work for Comcast, bro. Oh, boy. Have I dealt with it personally? Not a whole lot other than my biological father, but I just stayed away from him for a majority of my life when I started figuring him out. I did, though, get to watch my wife go through that shit with her parents. And yeah. Thankfully, Stacy had a pretty free spirit. It didn't take her long to realize that she didn't need that shit in her life. Let's check it out, man. Manipulative parents. That's what they're trying to get you to do. They want you to feel like you can't live without them. You know, I'm all about raising your kids to be self-sufficient. I'm like, yeah, we should be raising our kids. You know, your job as a parent is to prepare them for life, not make them think that they can't live without you. Because guess what, mom and dad? Someday you're going to die and they're going to have no fucking choice. But that is what it is. Welcome to the world. See what's up. Connor! So you haven't heard of the 4 payoffs. People are doing whatever they're doing for one of the 4 payoffs. Looking good, feeling good, being right, or being in control. So they're looking for one of the 4 payoffs or its opposite. For example, not being wrong. So what's up? For some reason, I'm feeling wanting to be in control here. How old are you, Honda, if you don't mind me asking? Temperance is here, man. Oh, look at this. You got balance, harmony, temperance stirring up cups, 10 cups next to it. So that's where you're trying to get in life, right? You know, and you can be thankful that your parents were there. But the thing that you don't want, especially being in your early 20s, because that is a time when a lot of parents have a hard time letting go, man, is getting them to understand that you need the space and time to grow as an adult. You know, that, hey, I'm going through this mental transition right now, and I'm going through this new journey in life, dude. And they're not always going to want you to do that. A lot of it is because a lot of parents do want to be in control, and a lot of it stems back to, okay, we want to protect our kids, but God, you got to let go. Otherwise, you're going to have a King of Cups in reverse, and that's not what you want. There's somebody that doesn't know how to love themselves or take care of themselves. 3 of Pins in the upside down. So there's, I feel an unwillingness to work with you unless you do it their way. I've had family like that. I grew up in a religious family. I'm obviously not very religious. So I dealt with some of that, like, oh yeah, we'll help you out, but only if you do it our way, right? Well, Judgment's here, man. So it is kind of your call what to do here. And at this point, unless you live with them, if you live with them, that's a different story because it is their house. In that case, I would suggest getting out of there. Unless you live with them, really, there's no bearing they need to be having over your life. I don't know what this return is that's in the upside down. Perhaps maybe they want you to return home. I don't know. But things don't need to try to go back and regress to when you were a child here. You need forward movement, and it's up to you to create it. Otherwise, you're not going to find balance in your life here, man. And maybe that's the blindfold that they need to take off. Your parents, whichever one, maybe both of them, needs to take off here is that, oh, hey, he's got to go out and learn his own way here, make his own mistakes as a young man. Now, that doesn't mean you should be out here committing felonies, obviously, but you are going to make mistakes and you got to grow. And the thing is you're the one that's got to make them, and there's nothing they can do to stop it regardless. You're your own person. That's what's going to be hard to get through their head. And it may never get through their head. Let's see, dude. On to do it our way. Yeah. Spirit has your back in this. Don't feel like it doesn't. But you know who the most important person is to have your back is you. So let it shine, dude. Yourself, your dreams, what you want to accomplish in life, you have to let it shine. It's like, and it's a big thing in India. It used to be a big thing in America. Sometimes some parents try to force it is, oh, you need to go to college and do this career. It's not up to you, parents. It's up to the kid. You don't want them being miserable. So act as if you're already where you want to be. And you're the only one that needs to have faith. Your biggest responsibility for yourself is being peace for yourself and not letting them get inside your head and make you feel like you can't do it. Because you can. Just take a time out if you have to. It's okay. You know, take a few days. Don't talk to him if you don't want. This is a shit situation. Let's grab Bright Skull. I don't know why this deck keeps screaming my name tonight, but it is. I am brand new. And then look, it's got different levels here, right? We got Source, Baby Me, Childhood Me, Teenage Me. I'm brand new. That's a card about growth, dude. And they can't try to keep you stuck at teenage you, and that's what it feels like here. Is a fear of letting go. You know, one attachment to, oh, they're growing up, they're leaving. But also a fear of the world getting you. And at the same time, there is, I don't know, an undertone of controllingness here. It could be the kind of controllingness of, I just want to protect my baby, but still, they have to let you grow. And you are going to grow inevitably. Look at the progression in the faces there. You can't stop it, right? It's going to happen. You know, unless you die early, you're going to make it past the childhood phase. So now you're in the adult phase. And I think they're having a hard time letting go and accepting that. Remember, dude, I love this card on the back after all that. You get to control so many atoms, and those atoms are you. Love you, man. I hope that at least gives you a little bit of hope or a little bit of inspiration here. This is a tricky situation, and I don't know all the details. You can probably take that and apply it to your situation. Heaven Burns, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, sometimes it can. Also, Honda, welcome back. Membership. Glad you're back, homie. Glad you stopped and checked in today. Oh, I'm doing good. Oh, get to stand up out this chair again. I mean, Honda, I was just reading the energy I was getting from the cards, but it's a very common situation. You know, you're welcome, David. I try the best I can. There's people that don't like the way I read, like the Pollyannish ones, or the ones that come in wanting some divination spying. Oh, what's going on with my ex and their new girlfriend? Like, it's none of your business, is it? If they wanted you, they wouldn't have got somebody new. Oh, it's cooked. Because I've been there and I know that shit hurts, but still. Hell yeah, Aubrey. I'm glad I could help make evenings better, man. I don't know why people do that. Some of them, they do that exactly because there's a lot of tarot readers out there that'll let them do it. You know, not realizing the self harm they do to themselves in the process by staying stuck on something that's very much outside of their control and for this foreseeable future over, right? Yeah, it is a bit of a boundary issue. The worst one is when you got a crush on somebody and you want to know what's going on with them and their spouse. Like, seriously? Stay the fuck out of that shit. To let go. Yep. You do have to be willing to let go of things, man. Because eventually you're going to be forced to let go of anything, of everything, eventually in your life. So being able to do that, though, gives you an incredible amount of power, especially if you can let go of other people, especially romantic partners. Yeah, it hurts, but still. Oh yeah, they do CJH. That's why I put the screws down and tightened up the free reads. Because the free reads are horrible about asking literally the same fucking questions. And you'll see them in other people's lives too, and I'm like, you're still asking about that? This reader's saying the same fucking shit. But no, you're gonna keep getting reads. So just don't what literally every reader's telling you to do. Focus on yourself, let it go, and you'll be alright. Oh, heaven burns, man. YouTube tarot is fucking wild, man. It really is. You see some fucking crazy shit out here. Oh, I gotta stay about this chair for a few. God, I've spent a lot of time in that bitch today. Like, way too much time in that chair today. Oh, food. I need to check that shit. Oh, let's see. I started. I came into the studio this morning about 8:30 or 9 o'clock, somewhere around there. Also, I've got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh, that's better. Oh, thanks, man. Timu, believe it or not. Oh, thanks, hon. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, but for everyone that stops CJH, there's another one to take the place. And I've noticed here lately that there are, oh my God, I see, and I haven't really been watching terrible YouTube, keeps trying to recommend it to me. I see new faces constantly, and I'm like, oh my God, another one. Couches that inflate, huh? I haven't seen one of those ads for a long time. So yeah, along the outside, I don't know if you can see it there. You kind of see Libra down there a little bit, but it's got all the zodiac symbols sort of along the outside, and the ones that look like this kind of along the inside. And then the moon phases, you saw those. All right, so we've been here 2 hours. Let's see if we get any more reads. Give it a little bit. If we get better internet up here, I'm going to go back to doing dual streaming, maybe. Where there's a horizontal and a vertical. Some sort of interactive logo. I don't remember this. Anyway. Oh, give it a couple minutes, see if it picks back up. If not, I'm probably going to jump off of here. Excuse me. Got the burps. Do, 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 do. It's being stubborn getting lit this time. A little bit of smoke out of there. Not much. Not much. Piece of sages. Pretty small. Nettie, welcome in. Thank you. How you doing? Appreciate you, man. Seems to be starting to slow down a bit. Oh, Evan Burns. Yeah, they like to do that, don't they? Like, hey, pay attention to me. Dogs are awesome, dude. This fucking chair. Can't wait to get the new chair, dude. All these chairs in this set are fucked up. Do 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 do. We say we go about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, see if it picks up. Glad you're doing good. Man, people are not good at learning lessons. They just don't accept it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I have to do something different or something I don't want to do. Well, shit, I don't want to do it then. I'm not going to do it then. Yep, Nettie, it is. So we're probably gonna do the last call here. If anybody wants to jump on, now is the time. Otherwise, I will see y'all tomorrow evening. It's evening for me, you know what I mean. I'll be doing the normal morning Minecraft stream here in the evening. And hopefully not having so much work to do between like I did today because, yeah, this chair. I've spent a lot of time in this bitch today. I gotta repeat the lesson, maybe. Have I ever had a terrible reading? I mean, I get this kind of reads all the time, but you gotta give it to him anyway. What time later? What do you mean? I'll be on tomorrow. 24 likes? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow about 6, between 6 and 7 Eastern time. In the morning tomorrow, I'll be on the Minecraft channel. I'll be chilling for the rest of the night, though. So, I think we've slowed down here. I will see you guys on the next one. Love you, homies. Thank you, everybody that stopped in today. I appreciate you guys. Oh, yeah, you pick up everybody's vibes, Nettie. I don't even got to be reading for them. I don't even got to be reading for people to pick up their vibes. Pick up people's vibes walking through the damn store. But I'll see y'all later. I love you guys. Good to stop the reading. I've had a few where I thought about it. Oh, no, not later tonight. It'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow. So I love you guys. I'll see you later. Have a great evening or a great day, morning, whatever time it is where y'all are at. Peace out.